And now just for this gentleman right here, just hold your position.
We are here at the 2024 Doc NYC Film Festival speaking with
Eileen Collins.
Eileen, thank you so much for taking the time to speak with me today. So we have a film that's premiering tonight that is about your life and your career. How do you feel about that?
Well, I think it's important that we get the message out, especially to young people, boys and girls, that you have an option to someday become an astronaut, or you can be a pilot, or you can become a scientist, an engineer, you can join the military. There are so many, I would say, career options that our young people don't really learn about. So I hope that this film will bring some of those options to young people. Although it is a film for adults, I think that I would say middle school to high school students will also enjoy it.
Have you always known that you've wanted to be an astronaut? I know that when kids say, what do you want to be when you grow up? Astronaut was one of the things. Have you always said that?
I was 9 years old when I decided I wanted to be an astronaut, but I did not tell anyone. I thought they would say, you're a girl, you can't do that. So I told everyone I wanted to be a teacher, which I did. I wanted to be a teacher, and I did become a teacher. But I was able to become an astronaut because I think, I would say that all the forces in the universe just happened to come together to help me get where I wanted to. It helped my dream come true.
Fascinating. How do you feel about the current state of aeronautics, of the advancements? We're talking about SpaceX and NASA, obviously. It's like leaps and bounds. Every single day, new technologies are invented. How are your thoughts about the future of airspace?
I think that we are in a renaissance period now for aeronautics, whether it's air or space, as well as discovering about the universe that we live in. So as humans, we're taking baby steps going into Earth orbit and eventually going back to the moon and onto Mars. But also the science that we're learning through robotics and automated machinery is taking us out into the distant parts of the universe and teaching us about the world that we live in. And our curiosity is just getting more and more inspired because every time we learn something, there's more that we need to and want to learn. So I would say we're in a renaissance period right now.
Another question that I have to ask is about the current state of a very hot topic of a couple of astronauts that are currently stuck on a space station and we can't get them home. Is there any thoughts that you have that might be beneficial to help them, message you'd like to give to them, or something that could be done that hasn't been thought of yet?
Well, right now, it's Butch Wilmore and Sonny Williams who are on the space station. They thought they were going to be up there for a week or so, and now we thought it's going to be something like 8 months. I think they are very happy. Now, people are worried that, they're stuck in space. Well, they have plenty of science to do. They are astronauts. They love being in space. So I think that they are thrilled that they're getting a long-duration flight and they didn't have to do the training for it. They're there and they're enjoying themselves, and I think that they are just fine. I'm not worried about them. And a message, I would say congratulations to both of them. Yeah, I would.
Wonderful. I'm glad that you cleared that up because we read a lot of the headlines, so that it's comforting to know that you believe that they're having a good time up there and that they'll get home safely. In closing, if you can talk about your career and it sums up, how would you like to reflect back on it? You've done the documentary, or obviously a documentary about you. What are your thoughts about your career in general as a whole?
I really believe that we as humans have a tremendous curiosity about the world that we live in. I think space helps stoke the imagination about, you know how young people love shows like Star Wars and Star Trek. You know, any kind of science fiction is appealing to young people because it tells us about what could be possible. Maybe things aren't possible now. And again, as we're going out into space and we're taking baby steps right now, these are steps that have to be taken to prepare for future exploration that will go even farther. So not only do I love being an astronaut, but I love being part of a mission that is so exciting and that people, really everyone believes in.
Wonderful. Well, I want to wish you a wonderful premiere. Congratulations on Doc NYC, and I want to thank you for taking the time to speak with me.
Okay, thanks. Thanks for the interview.
Speaking with
Hannah Berryman.
Nice to meet you, ma'am. So we're here for the premiere of Spacewoman. Tell me a little bit about the project.
It's about the first woman to pilot and command shuttle. She came on at a time when women hadn't done that before, and her family are in the film. There's loads of archive, and it's an amazing journey. She was from the other side of the tracks, and she got there through utter determination. And when she got there, she was part of some pretty hair-raising missions. So hopefully it's an exciting film as well as beyond that.
Okay. Tell me about your attraction to the subject matter. Obviously, space is pretty far out and fun and interesting to learn about. What brought you to the project?
I liked that it was an emotional journey of one woman through a world that women hadn't been part of. It was a family's journey too, kind of a mediation, I guess, on fear and control, really. I mean, the film's all about that. And impressive, but impressive in a way that getting through all the things you have to get through in life, but just on a really grand scale.
Sure. So, when you were speaking with the astronauts, is there something that you learned that you didn't know before you started the film? Obviously, about aeronautics or about something in the past that hasn't been brought to surface, like anything revealing?
I didn't know anything at all about space, so everything that's in it I learned. I think it was just a film that made me think about human endeavour generally and the importance of it, and having people that want to do that, and women that want to do that too. They shouldn't be out of the equation.
Yes, of course, and that it's very important to have female astronauts that are included within that job field, and very strong women that are able to lead missions and then boldly go where no man or woman has gone before. Obviously, that was cute. Where can people go to find out more about the film? Should they want to go and check it out?
I think there's quite a lot of spacewoman.com, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. And there's quite a lot of articles being written about it, so just Google Spacewoman online, you'll find out all about it. Eileen Collins.
Wonderful. Well, thank you so much, and hope you have a wonderful time with the premiere.
Thanks so much. Nice to talk to you.
Nice.